Hello darlings, join me on a journey to Mustang, a hidden kingdom in Nepal's Himalayas, long shrouded in myth and mystery. Here, time seems to pause. Ancient traditions are lived, not just remembered. Stark canyons glow in ochre and gold, and villages cling to cliffs like eagles' nests. The Loba people, resilient and warm, keep Tibetan culture alive in every prayer flag and monastery. Mustang is a high-altitude desert, a place that strips away the non-essentials and invites you to be present. This is more than a trip, it's a pilgrimage to a world where the mountains speak and traditions endure. Take a deep breath. Our adventure into the lost kingdom of Mustang begins now. Our adventure begins in the bustling city of Pokhara, where anticipation fills the air. We board a small propeller plane, its engines humming with promise. And soon we are soaring above the lush valleys and terraced hillsides of central Nepal. The world below shrinks away, replaced by a tapestry of green fields, winding rivers, and distant villages nestled among the foothills. As the plane climbs higher, the landscape transforms dramatically. Weaving through the towering peaks of Annapurna and Dhaulagiri, the aircraft seems almost dwarfed by the sheer scale of the mountains. Snow-capped summits glisten in the morning sun, their jagged ridges casting long shadows across deep valleys. The sight is both humbling and exhilarating, a reminder of nature's grandeur and our own smallness within it. Landing at Jomsom, the gateway to Mustang, we step out into crisp, thin air. The airport is little more than a strip of tarmac surrounded by mountains, a stark contrast to the city we left behind. From here, our journey continues by foot and rugged jeep, bouncing along dusty mountain tracks that snake through the high-altitude desert. Each mile brings us deeper into the heart of the Trans-Himalaya. Each turn in the road reveals dramatic new vistas, vast windswept plateaus, ochre cliffs, and distant snowfields. The air grows thinner, the sun more intense, and the landscape more otherworldly with every passing hour. The silence is profound, broken only by the crunch of gravel underfoot and the occasional call of a Himalayan bird. Villages appear like mirages, clusters of whitewashed houses clinging to the mountainsides. Life here moves with the seasons. Farmers in bright, traditional clothing tend to fields of barley and buckwheat, their faces weathered by sun and wind. Children play in the dust, their laughter echoing across the valley, while elders gather to share stories and news. The constant rush of the Kali Gandaki River, carving its way through ancient rock, is ever present. Relentless winds whip dust along the valley, shaping both the land and our journey. The river is a lifeline, its waters nourishing the villages and fields that dot the landscape. We travel slowly, our pace dictated by the altitude and the need to acclimatize. Each step is deliberate, allowing us to fully immerse ourselves in Mustang's rhythms. The trails are challenging, but the rewards are immense. Breathtaking views, moments of quiet reflection, and a growing sense of connection to this remote land. As evening falls, we find shelter in simple tea houses, their walls adorned with prayer flags and family photos. Here, we share stories and steaming cups of salty butter tea with locals and fellow travelers. The warmth of the hearth and the camaraderie of new friends make the cold nights feel less daunting. Hospitality in Mustang is genuine and heartfelt, a warm embrace in a rugged, unforgiving land. Our hosts greet us with smiles and open arms, eager to share their culture and traditions. These moments of connection, laughter, and shared warmth are as vital to the journey as the breathtaking scenery outside. Bonds are formed over simple meals and shared experiences, creating memories that linger long after the journey ends. We are invited to participate in daily village life, learning to weave, helping in the fields, or simply listening to stories passed down through generations. These experiences weave us into Mustang's tapestry, making us part of its ongoing story. The journey itself, with its challenges and rewards, is the first wonder of Mustang, a land where every step brings discovery and every encounter leaves a lasting impression. One of Mustang's most mesmerizing traditions is the ancient mask dance, a ritual that has been passed down through generations, carrying with it the echoes of centuries-old beliefs and stories. These dances are not just performances, they are a living link to Mustang's spiritual heritage, a vibrant expression of faith and identity. The most spectacular of these traditions unfolds during the Tiji festival in Lomanthang, a remote walled city that becomes the heart of celebration each spring. For locals and visitors alike, the festival is a time of anticipation and excitement as the entire community gathers to witness the unfolding of ancient legends. Over 3 days, monks dressed in vibrant, elaborate costumes reenact the myth of Dorje Jono, a legendary figure who, according to local lore, defeated a powerful demon to save Mustang from devastating drought. Each gesture, each step, is carefully choreographed to retell this epic story, blending drama, devotion, and artistry. The masks themselves are masterpieces, brilliantly painted, fearsome, and deeply symbolic. Crafted by skilled artisans, they represent deities, demons, and mythical creatures, each with its own meaning and power. When worn, these masks transform the dancers, allowing them to embody the spirits of the stories they tell. The air vibrates with the haunting sounds of long horns, clashing cymbals, and the deep, resonant chanting of monks. The music weaves through the crowd, creating an atmosphere that is both electrifying and profoundly spiritual, drawing everyone into the ritual. These dances are not mere entertainment. They are sacred rituals performed with deep reverence to reaffirm faith, purify the land, and strengthen the bonds of community. Each movement is a prayer, each step a blessing for Mustang and its people. Villagers, young and old, gather in the courtyards, their faces lit with awe and devotion. For them, the festival is a living bridge to their ancestors, a moment when the old stories come alive before their eyes, connecting past and present. The TG Festival is more than a celebration. It is a powerful reminder of Mustang's enduring traditions, a testament to the resilience and unity of its people. Through these rituals, the community preserves its unique culture and spiritual identity. Here, the past is not forgotten, it is danced, sung, and celebrated into the present, ensuring that the wisdom and stories of old continue to inspire new generations. To witness the TG Festival is to step into another world, where the boundaries between the divine and the everyday blur, and where the spirit of Mustang reveals itself in every color, sound, and movement. In these sacred celebrations, the true heart of Mustang beats strong, timeless, vibrant, and full of life. Long before Mustang was famed for its landscapes, it thrived as a hub of the trans-Himalayan salt trade. Caravans of mules and yaks braved mountain passes, carrying salt from Tibet to trade for grain and spices. Life in the salt camps was tough. Early mornings, simple meals, and constant movement. Traders knew every pass and shelter, their animals, both partners and lifelines. Evenings brought camaraderie around the fire, sharing stories and songs. Though the great caravans have faded, their legacy endures in the trails, ruins, and memories of Mustang. Walking these paths, you sense the echoes of ancient journeys. The spirit of resilience and connection still shapes the land and its people. Meeting descendants of traders, you hear tales of epic journeys and enduring bonds. The Salt Road may be quieter now, but its story lives on in Mustang's stones and hearts. Mustang's scenery is a masterpiece. Wind-sculpted cliffs painted in reds, yellows, and browns stretch beneath an endless blue sky. The wind is ever present, shaping hoodoos and whispering through gorges, while the Kali Gandaki River carves a silver path below. In villages, prayer wheels spin and flags flutter, their sounds mingling with the chants from monasteries. During festivals, the quiet is replaced by music, laughter, and vibrant traditional dress. The landscape itself feels alive, every view a painting, every moment a celebration. The brilliant light and vivid colors create a sense of wonder and joy. Walking these trails, you're surrounded by beauty that fills your senses and soul. Even on ordinary days, Mustang's energy is festive and uplifting. The land invites you to pause, breathe, and marvel. Here, every step is a memory in the making. Mustang's landscapes are as unforgettable as its people. The true heart of Mustang is its people, the Loba, known for their warmth, resilience, and deep-rooted traditions. Living in this remote Himalayan region, the Loba have cultivated a unique way of life, shaped by centuries of isolation and the harsh beauty of their surroundings. Their faces, weathered by wind and sun, tell stories of endurance and quiet strength. Every encounter, no matter how brief, feels meaningful and genuine. The Loba greet strangers with open hearts, their gestures simple yet profound. A nod, a smile, a welcoming hand extended in friendship. I recall an elderly woman inviting me into her home, sharing salty tea and a moment of silent connection. The room was filled with the scent of butter lamps and the soft murmur of prayers, creating a sense of peace that lingered long after I left. In Lomanthang, children's laughter echoes through narrow alleys as young monks play, their joy infectious. The sound of their games weaves through the ancient stones, a reminder that life here is vibrant and ever-renewing, even in the shadow of towering mountains. These small acts of kindness and spontaneous meetings linger long after the journey ends. Whether it's a villager offering directions or a family inviting you to share a meal, the generosity of the Loba is felt in every interaction. A shared smile with a farmer, as he tends to his barley fields under the vast Himalayan sky, speaks volumes about the quiet pride and contentment found in daily life here. A nod from a pilgrim, making his way along a dusty trail, carries with it a silent blessing, a recognition of the journey we all share, no matter where we come from, or the hospitality of a guest house owner who welcomes weary travelers with steaming cups of tea and stories of the land. These are Mustang's treasures, offered freely and without expectation. The Loba's generosity and spirit are woven into every experience. During festivals, the entire community gathers to share food, music, and laughter, blurring the lines between guest and family. Their stories, laughter, and traditions are the soul of this kingdom. Elders recount legends by firelight, passing wisdom from one generation to the next, ensuring that the spirit of Mustang endures. Encounters here remind us of our shared humanity and the power of kindness. In Mustang, every exchange, no matter how small, becomes a thread in the tapestry of connection. In Mustang, you're not just a visitor, you become part of a living story. By joining in daily rituals or celebrating local festivals, you are welcomed into the rhythm of Loba life. These moments define the journey more than any landscape. The bonds formed here, however fleeting, leave a lasting imprint on the heart. The people of Mustang are its greatest gift, a living testament to the enduring power of community, tradition, and the simple, profound beauty of human connection. In Mustang, you're not just a tourist, you're a guest in a living, sacred culture. Respect is essential. Always walk to the left of Chortens and Maniwals and spin prayer wheels clockwise. Dress modestly, especially in monasteries and homes, and always ask before taking photos. Move quietly and speak softly in places of worship, honoring the sanctity of these spaces. Small gestures, like a smile and a tashi delek, show gratitude and respect. Approach every interaction with humility and an open heart. Your respect helps preserve Mustang's unique culture for future generations. Being a gracious guest is the greatest way to honor this magical kingdom. The privilege of visiting Mustang comes with the responsibility to protect its spirit. As my time in Mustang ended, I felt a deep peace and gratitude. This journey was more than adventure. It was a journey inward. The vast silence of Mustang clears your mind, leaving only what's essential. I learned resilience, faith, and harmony with nature from the Loba people. Mustang's magic is transformative. You arrive as a visitor, leave as a storyteller. The landscape and people teach you to find beauty in simplicity and strength in emptiness. I left a piece of my heart in Mustang but brought back its spirit of endurance and connection. Mustang is not just a place, it's a state of being, a lesson that stays with you long after you return. Our journey through Mustang ends here, but the adventure doesn't have to. If this story sparked your curiosity, join me for more journeys, subscribe and become part of our traveling family. Your support helps us share stories from the world's hidden corners and preserve precious traditions. Every follow is a vote for curiosity and understanding. Let's keep the spirit of adventure alive, exploring with open hearts and minds. Thank you for joining me in Mustang. I hope we meet again on another unforgettable journey. Until then, travel safely and stay curious.